Hi, it's Sunday the 16th of August 2026 and welcome to this week's My Thoughts vlog. As usual, it's unscripted and these are just my thoughts and my opinions. This week it's been the story of the last few weeks. There's not a lot to tell. We had a meeting with the Minister for Veterans and People, but we didn't really make any progress, if you know what I mean. It was a little bit disappointing, and that's kind of been the story of, recent months, hasn't it? And I think, they say it's because of recess and summer holidays, but, that doesn't really wash, because the Office of Veterans Affairs still operates through recess. And like any other business, you can't just close down, can you? And illness doesn't take a summer holiday or a recess. Disability doesn't take a summer holiday or a recess. We can't guarantee that we won't lose any more veterans, over the summer. That doesn't go on pause, does it? It continues. So, yeah, we continue to live the lives that we do while, they're in Mallorca or America or Italy or whatever. And, it doesn't leave a good feeling, does it, that that's an excuse that's levied. And I, for one, am not happy with that, because they should be continuing business. They have access to the emails. Even if they're on holiday, you can still respond to an email just with a simple, I'll get back to you when I'm back, and give us a date. But just radio silence is not acceptable. So that's been the story of the last few weeks. But like I say, we did have that meeting, so we did get to speak to them. But it didn't get us very far, which was disappointing. But the campaign still goes on, to get Andy Burnham to help us. And with regard to the fact that, we have these meetings with the minister, what he did say was he'd like some feedback. So if you want to give him some feedback, you can go onto the labrats.international page, go under the heading of campaigns, look at the Andy Burnham Nuclear Truth one, and there's two options on there which are great at the moment. There's the sign the petition one, and there's the give the feedback to the minister one. And you can tell him whether you think he's super duper or whether he needs to try a bit harder. I know what I'd be saying, but so that would help us a lot, because we keep telling them that the strength of feeling in the community is really strong, and it's really important that they get to grips with that strength of feeling. But it's almost like they need to hear it from you guys, not just from us. I don't know whether they don't believe us or what, but I mean, coming from you, the people who are affected, it would be so strong and so powerful. So yeah, get on there, let them know what's happening, let them know what you think. I suppose the second point for today is pretty similar to what I talked about last week. Got my operation coming up next week, so I'm not very happy about that. Worried to death, if I'm honest. I can't really seem to focus on much else at the moment, and which is annoying, because there's things I want to do, and there's stuff I've got to do for Centre for People's Justice, which I want to crack on with, but I just don't seem to be able to shake these worries about next week, which is daft, because I know I'm in the best hands and all this sort of stuff, but I just can't shake the worry. So hopefully it'll go ahead next week, unless it's cancelled yet again, for which, if that happens, I won't be very impressed. But yeah, let's see what next week brings. So I don't know if I'll be on next week. I don't know how long I'm going to be in hospital. Anything between 24 to 48 hours, I'm being told. But who knows? Been down this road before. You know, going for a chest infection, end up 6 weeks in intensive care. You know, bonkers. So yeah, I don't know if it'll be on next week. If I can, I will be. But if not, hopefully, all being well, I will see you soon. So I'll say I hope you're having a good weekend, and thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope we see you on the other side of the operation. Unless it's cancelled, obviously. But yeah, so thanks again, and bye for now. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.